Here it is, guys. I went through all of those. Remember I told you about all of the Harry Potter audiobooks? Here they are, including some other stuff in this donation. This was everything that was in the donation, except for there were some DVDs that were in there that I'm going to put in my store. And I ended up lotting these up into 6 different lots. So we have a Harry Potter audiobook lot. Those are cassette tapes. Harry Potter audiobook lot CDs. Harry Potter VHS tapes. Star Wars, the original radio drama, and Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back radio drama. Tolkien's audiobooks by Tolkien, Return of the King, Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit in this really cool little box, wooden box. Those are cassette tapes. Oh, and those are cassette tapes too. And these are cassette tapes. It's called The Nitpicker's Guide for Next Generation Trekkers. There's 3 parts. These are all 3 parts. This one's the only one that's not sealed. These 2 are sealed, part 2 and part 3. And I'm going to list these. So by the way, I already photographed and listed these. These are all live in my eBay store. It's Friday. Boy, what is it? November 15th, 2024. And my my store is closed for the day. I just wanted to share this with you because it was a great donation. This came from somebody that's donated a lot of stuff to the store over the years, and this was some good stuff as well. So these are all listed. Everything's on my eBay store, and if you notice, I don't have all of those Book of the Month clubs here either. It's there, it's up there, it's there. Those are all listed as well, live on my store. It's Friday, so hopefully by Monday I'll have sold some of this stuff. I'll let you know. So that's what was awesome about today. Even though it was slow in my store, in my retail store, which happens, it also rained today a lot. So that was part of it. I was able to list a lot of stuff, and this is a bunch of the new stuff that I've gotten in, right? I told you also about the 7 boxes of DVDs, CDs and books that I got in, which I have not even opened yet. That'll be the next video. That'll be the next fun journey of sorting. So I'm selling this one. What is that? Oh yeah, $29.99 plus shipping. This one's $21.99. This one's $24. This one's $18.99. This one, I'll do that for last. This one, which is all audio cassette tapes, and one of them is sealed. There's actually 2 of The Prisoner of Azkaban. There's 2 of them because one of them's sealed. This one's sealed, as you can see. Sealed, etc. And so that's all 7 installments of the Harry Potter saga or series, all audio cassette tapes. It would have been phenomenal if they were all sealed. That would have been great because I could have charged even more. But I'm going to list them for $79.99. I know it's crazy, right? But I couldn't find anybody that had all 7. This last one is hard to find. There's only a couple of copies individually on eBay currently. I only saw 2 of them. And so those are hard to come by. I think actually that my price might be even lower, but I want to move them fast. This one I'm going to list. So this is the first 6 Harry Potter's on audiobook, CD audiobook, and 5 of them. So only this one here, the Half Blood Prince, is the only one that's not sealed. The other 5 are all sealed, guys, which is awesome because I've been selling Harry Potter audiobooks for quite a while, for years on Amazon. I sold a bunch of them, and I probably sold some on eBay, but I'm not sure. But definitely on Amazon. So I haven't seen any in a while. But when you have them all sealed, except for one, they can go for some really good money. I'm going to list it for $149.99. That's right. Even if I get $100 for it, that'll be awesome. These are all donations. Real simple, in the sense of looking them up. You look them up, you figure out what they're going for, what they've sold for in the last 90 days on eBay, and you lot them up, take pictures. Like the sealed ones are pretty easy to take pictures of because you don't have to open them up. I just opened this one up to take pictures of what's inside. With these, I took they have little trays holding the cassette tape, so I just slid those out to show that they were in there. Same with everything else, right? Pretty simple. And then took pictures all at once of everything. What do you call it? Cropped all the photos. And then on my phone, I just created the listings. And then I sat down on my computer, my laptop, and I listed them. That's how I prefer to do it. I have way more control on my computer than I do on my phone. I'm also able to, if I need to do any more research, do it really quickly, more efficiently. And I just hate doing that. I hate listing on my phone. I hate texting. I prefer to type. So yeah, anyway, that's a side note. But did it all plus plus all the other the book of the month clubs. There ended up being 5 lots of those. And then I just photographed this book lot. And then that one I have to photograph. And I'll be listing those as well, so that I feel very accomplished. And I cleared out a lot of stuff. And then I can have space to sort tomorrow through those 7 boxes of stuff. Yeah. So that's exciting. Now I'm going to put all this stuff away because it shouldn't be here. And tomorrow I won't be here all day, Saturday. I'll have someone working for a few hours for me, which is great because I have some stuff I have to do with the kids. But when it comes to getting inventory, I would say when you first start out with Amazon, with eBay, Amazon or eBay, but when you first start out as a reseller, inventory is always the number one concern. And once you have that figured out, everything else is pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of, if it's Amazon, it's just listing it. You don't take pictures and then just repricing. But on eBay, you just got to take the quality pictures, have enough light, take enough pictures, show any blemishes, any issues, write a proper title, which has, keywords and that apply to what you're selling. Look for others that have sold and what people have written in their titles. Put all the item specifics, describe any issues that it may have. It's got a tear here, it's got this missing, it's got this broken, whatever it is. All that stuff, make sure and photograph it and show what it is, and then price it to sell. I prefer to sell, if I could get $150 for this, but I ended up getting $75, but I sold it much quicker. That's a big discrepancy, but you get my point, right? Is if it's not selling for $150, but I have it listed for $150, doesn't make sense. But if it's selling for $75 all day, then I'm gonna list it at $75, or even maybe a tiny bit higher, and to try to get that 75. So just look at what has sold and look what is for sale, and you'll be able to figure out the pricing pretty easily. But also experience just listing, selling stuff, seeing what it sells for, taking offers. What are people willing to offer? If I have this listed for $150 and someone offers me $30, way too low. I'm going to counter with 100 and be like, hey, 100 is still $50 off. That's good. Especially based on, them being sealed and seeing other solds. So, whatever you're getting your inventory, right? If it's coming to you, I've built this funnel, but in my store, but when in the beginning, I didn't have that. In the beginning, I went to thrift stores all over the place. There's tons of them where I live. Then I went to library book sales, and I went to garage sales and estate sales. You can find tons there. Trust me, even thrift stores where there's other resellers, as long as you're selling on Amazon and eBay, you will find something. You are going to find something. Unless that thrift store is just awful, then you'll find that out pretty quickly. There's some that just don't have anything good. They don't replenish very often. Where there's others that replenish new inventory every single day that they're open. And those are the ones that people are going in all the time. They're turning over their inventory. Anyway, that's a side note. Whoops. But now I'm excited to get into those 7 boxes of stuff to see what's in there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.